Turkish president, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, recently made a statement that sent shockwaves through global diplomatic circles. According to him, Ukraine not only deserves its place within NATO, but it should also reclaim all of its territories lost to Russia, including Crimea. This bold remark might seem like mere political posturing, but it hides far more complex stakes. Turkey, an essential player. To fully grasp the significance of this statement, it is necessary to understand Turkey's geostrategic importance. This country, which possesses the second-largest military in NATO after the United States, plays a crucial role. Indeed, Turkey controls one of the most strategic maritime passages in the world, the Bosporus and Dardanelles Straits. These waterways link the Black Sea to the Mediterranean, and for Russia, every major naval movement passes through this territory. Without access to these straits, the Russian fleet would be essentially trapped in the Black Sea. The historical rivalry between Turkey and Russia. But what makes Turkey particularly determined to oppose Russia on the Ukrainian issue is the long-standing rivalry between the two nations. For centuries, Russia and the Ottoman Empire fought endless wars. While the situation somewhat eased after the Russian Revolution of 1917, under Lenin, who supported Turkey's independence struggle, this rapprochement was short-lived. When Stalin came to power, he claimed Turkish territories, plunging relations into a new era of tension. The Cold War further intensified this antagonism, and when Turkey chose to join NATO in 1952, it firmly aligned itself with the West against Soviet influence. Even after the fall of the Soviet bloc, relations between the two countries have had their ups and downs, but Turkey has never stopped viewing Russia as a rival power. Ukraine, the pinnacle of rivalry. It is within this context of geopolitical rivalry that Ukraine becomes a major issue. In 2014, when Russia annexed Crimea, Turkey could not accept this blow to Ukraine's territorial integrity. For the Turks, Crimea is not just a strategic territory for Russia, it is also home to a large Tatar population, an ethnically Turkish people whose suffering related to forced exile during the Soviet era remains fresh. Today, Turkey strongly supports Ukraine, even supplying high-tech drones that have helped Kiev turn the tide in several critical situations on the ground. In contrast, the United States, despite supporting Ukraine, seems to adopt a more cautious stance regarding Ukraine's NATO membership and is reluctant to consider the full recovery of lost territories, including Crimea. Turkey's position between the West and Russia, but the situation is far from simple for Turkey. While it gradually moves closer to Ukraine, it also maintains complex relations with Russia. Turkey is, in fact, the third largest importer of Russian oil in the world. This trade generates billions for Russia and indirectly finances part of the war in Ukraine. This places Turkey in a delicate position. If it were to become a member of the European Union, it would be required to follow strict sanctions against Russia, which could end this vital trade. At the same time, Turkey could be forced to turn a blind eye to Russian ships crossing Turkish straits, which would directly affect Russia's ability to conduct trade and project military power. The S-400 dilemma, a symbol of tensions. Let us also recall the episode of the S-400 defense system that Turkey acquired from Russia in 2017. This advanced anti-aircraft defense system was seen as a threat by NATO, which even excluded Turkey from the F-35 fighter development program. This decision exacerbated tensions between Turkey and its Western allies. Why did Turkey purchase this system? Initially, Turkey had requested to acquire American Patriot defense systems, but the United States refused. In the absence of a solution, Turkey turned to Russia. This decision was not easy, but it was seen as a strategic necessity to strengthen national defense. Today, this system remains a major point of friction between Turkey and the West, a defining moment for Turkey. But today, things are changing. As the war in Ukraine intensifies and Turkey adopts a firmer stance against Putin, the United States has proposed a new solution regarding the S-400. Turkey could retain these systems, but under strict conditions that would limit their effectiveness, while rejoining the F-35 program and lifting sanctions. This compromise would be a way to manage the situation, but it seems that a redefinition of relations between Turkey, NATO, and Russia is underway. A closer Europe? Turkey's growing rapprochement with the European Union could disrupt the regional balance. Indeed, if Turkey were to become a member of the EU, it would have to align its policies with those of the Union, including sanctions against Russia. This would put Russia in a very uncomfortable position, as Turkey would play a key role in controlling Russian maritime trade through the straits. Conclusion: a strategic turning point. What we are witnessing today could mark a historic turning point in global geopolitics. Turkey, a country that has navigated between the East and the West, now seems more determined to choose a side. If this choice is confirmed, the consequences for the war in Ukraine and for the balance of regional powers could be significant. Erdogan, who has maintained relations with Russia while supporting Ukraine, now seems ready to play his final card. But how will this balancing act end? Will Turkey be able to maintain a policy of double dealing, or will it side definitively with the West? What do you think? Will Turkey make a decision that will redefine the future of Ukraine, Russia, and even NATO? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our upcoming videos.